what you see, what you see, what you did. Those red lights, JEJE vibe, what you see. You should know that when it comes to times that we don't know, all we gotta do is got to die. All we wanna know. And it's crazy because so many things on the album. This world that we have to know. What is Zazazo? Now everything of Zazazo. It has scatter. JEJE vibe.
It's JEJE vibe.
Today we're going to be talking to what is happening in the world.
It's JEJE vibe.
A Douglas County judge faces trouble for some social media posts she made before she took office. The state's Judicial Qualifications Commission charged probate Judge Christina Peterson with violating the Code of Judicial Conduct.
Fox 519 reporter Randy Travis says the allegations involve then Judge-elect Peterson asking for cash gifts, promoting private restaurants, and making, quote, inappropriate sexual commentary.
I, Christina J. Peterson,
do solemnly swear or affirm.
do solemnly affirm.
Christina Peterson has only been a judge 6 months, but already she faces allegations she's brought, quote, disrepute upon her office. In a filing from the Judicial Qualifications Commission, the group that investigates complaints against judges, Peterson is accused of using her social media account to solicit cash donations for her birthday.
Public
Crazy.
solicitation of gifts to a judge is extraordinarily problematic.
Michael Broy teaches professional ethics at Emory Law School.
I would like to have a case in front of a judge who I've made a cash gift to. Wouldn't you?
That would be crazy.
Crazy.
That would be breaking a code of conduct.
Crazy. And this is why a judge shouldn't even be on social media. I'm not saying that, but even going as far
asking
now,
for funds.
Like,
You're a judge. You're supposed to be a respectable human being in the society or the public office.
crazy. And like what he said, I would love to have a case in front of a judge that I have donated money to.
Because you get favoritism.
Crazy.
And then, wait, the law no longer applies to you.
Mountains. Oh my God.
Peterson qualified to run for probate judge in March 2020. She won the primary election in June and had no opposition in the November election. According to the JQC complaint, on her birthday last August, Peterson posted this on her official Christina J. public Instagram page. A picture of herself wearing a birthday tiara and listing her Cash App account. Quote, if anyone feels like sharing their quarantine wealth. When JQC investigated,
The stimulus check. Ghetto shit.
Yo.
Yeah, I said it. Ghetto shit.
Just like, is anyone out there that's willing to?
Begging for money.
Just crazy.
investigators contacted the judge this year. The complaint says Peterson explained she thought that post was to her private personal page, and I was wondering on that day why I was getting Cash App from people I didn't know. The JQC said in her Instagram bio, Peterson called herself Judge-elect.
If it was done in public.
So you haven't even been a judge yet. You're still judge-elect, and you're busy.
This is crazy. You have on your bio Judge-elect, and you're saying, like, you know, it's crazy. Like, you can't make this shit up.
Public, it's a cardinal violation, which is an intolerable activity for a judge to do. A judge cannot stand up and say, I'm a judge, send me money.
Even if she wasn't on the bench yet when she made that post?
Yes.
The complaint also says Peterson used her...
Crazy. You're busy violating the code of conduct even before becoming the judge.
Crazy.
The basic knowledge that you're supposed to know.
Crazy.
You're busy committing that violation.
Oh my God. This is madness. Like, this is madness. Now, this is before she became the probation judge. This was 2 years ago. When she was judge-elect, that was when this whole Cash App, GoFundMe, whatever. But now,
An extraordinary development tonight in the long-running investigation into Douglas County Judge Christina Peterson.
In a rare move, a hearing panel decided Peterson is guilty of, quote, systemic incompetence and should not remain in office. Fox 5 I-Team reporter Randy Travis explains.
systemic incompetence. That is like you have been showing signs of incompetency systemically.
How did she get the position? That is the question that I'm asking.
Like they just said, like at the like the first video said, like there was no, she got elected because there was no opener. Nobody came to stand or campaign against her. She was the only person. Like it was an easy way, just go in, like pause. But it was easy for her to take it. And now she's the judge, and now she's being held guilty of systemic incompetency. Like this is crazy. Like you'll be showing signs of incompetency systemically.
Back to back.
You can't make this shit up. Look at her.
Christina Peterson did not do herself any favors during 7 days of hearings beginning last September. The JQC hearing panel's report criticized her for not taking any responsibility for the 30 counts of judicial misconduct lodged against her.
I just don't have a memories of my dad. I don't know who he is.
The most troubling, wrote the panel, Peterson's decision to jail this woman for...
So this case is crazy. So this woman got married. Mm-hmm. And she had her stepfather. I think her race. I don't want to talk about race though, but I think this is like more racial motivated, and she has some Asian upbringing, and she's saying that she now recognizes her father, and she wants to change her marriage certificate to her real father's name.
And there's nothing wrong in that.
It shouldn't be. It should just be something that you just go and you pay.
You pay a fee and then you just get it done.
But she was now held and like charged, sentenced to jail for 48 hours.
So that means
fined $500. So she was only released when the husband was able
to pay the $500. So that means you don't even know the law of the judgment that you're passing.
This is crazy.
Trying to amend her marriage certificate to include the real name of her recently discovered father.
Did you go to this hearing with any idea that you may be going to jail?
No.
PJ Skelton served 2 days of a 20-day jail sentence for contempt.
20-day jail!
$500 fine.
Crazy!
What? Wow. This is crazy.
Such a hasty and shockingly disproportionate reaction is the hallmark of Peterson's intemperance, wrote the panel. The report criticized Peterson's attempt at this meeting to get her HOA board to settle a lawsuit she had filed, even though she knew the HOA was represented by an attorney. Peterson's attempts to avoid responsibility for these clear violations bordered on the farcical, severely eroding...
So, like, you see it, like, it's
she even had issues with her own HOA.
Like, systemic. Like, she is showing you layers to incompetency.
It's because she doesn't need to. She had no business being the judge. She doesn't even know what code of conduct is, let alone the laws guiding some things or process on how you do things and accomplish things, and you just automatically just pass judgment because you're a judge.
Crazy.
Credibility with the hearing panel.
You cannot go in this building, and eventually she went in.
The sheriff's office said Peterson ignored their orders and held a wedding after hours, allowing people inside without deputies present. She once hit a panic button when a deputy was late escorting her to court, causing a temporary panic among security. And when county staff criticized her actions, it quickly triggers allegations of obstructionism or even racism. These communications and actions reveal a judge who publicly vilified.
She brought ghetto-ness to the court, man. Oh, because I'm the judge now, I can allow my people come in so I can, wed them? There's a process for this shit.
This is crazy.
Only during court hours that those things occur.
This is crazy. She is just showing you different layers to our incompetency.
Colleagues, is quick to threaten them with unnecessary legal action, and generally projects a spiteful and vainglorious persona.
I'm the first African-American female and Democrat. Yes. I'm not celebrated or congratulated. The first, on my day of swearing in, I was sworn in by Judge Emerson. I received my first JQC complaint.
Peterson's main defense was her inexperience as a judge, a problem she promised has been addressed through additional training. But the panel was not buying it. The report also cited multiple examples of failure to actually do her job.
She admitted to her incompetency. Crazy.
I don't have.
She admitted to it.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
And then she's asking for a slap on the wrist to get trained. You have no business being there in the first place.
Wow, imagine just having like that girl that had to just go through that just to get something easy to change and a piece of paper, and she had to
how I don't want to say I will sue the court, but having to go through that ordeal.
Damn.
Crazy.
Delaying petitions before her office. The hearing panel said Peterson was guilty of systemic incompetence. Judges are expected to act in a manner that promoted the integrity and impartiality of the judiciary. Respondent has shown that she cannot or will not do so, and so she must go. Peterson has 20 business days to file exceptions to this report with the Georgia Supreme Court. They're the ones who will ultimately decide whether to take the recommendation to have her removed from office. I talked to her attorney, Lester Tate. He told me they disagree with the recommendation and they will take it to, quote,
crazy.
Mad.
Martins are gone.
And there's also reports that even as she's the inexperienced judge, she earns more than even the judges.
Okay.
Like she's the highest earning judge right now.
Crazy.
How? She's just a probation judge. Like they don't have too many cases to handle. And she is the highest paid. Crazy. Whew. Have you guys ever heard of
this is the new United States of America? Crazy.
Incompetency? I think she has shown what the definition is. And that's what we have for you at JEJE VIBE Red Light today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe to the channel. And don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend it's JEJE VIBE. JEJE VIBE. What would you do? What would you do? What would you do for the money? You don't want to destroy the law.